Okay.
Okay, coffee
One.
shop scenario. Search is the negotiator, Florent is the counterpart. Search is gonna approach the coffee shop and free coffee scenario.
Okay, one more thing, don't limit yourself to forgetting your wallet back home. You can say whatever you like. Basically, you don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
Okay? All right. Can be any reason. Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
Good morning. Would love a cup of black coffee, please.
Right away. Stay with me for a moment. Anything else?
No, I think that's pretty good. That should keep me going today.
Okay. Sorry, I should ask. That should be a large or a small, medium. How would you like it?
Please make it medium. How's your day
Medium,
going today?
right. Well, just started. Feels good today.
Yeah, it's a
Why
beautiful
not?
day. Sunshine is shining.
Indeed.
Can't wait to
Exactly.
get my cup of coffee.
We have a early spring, let's call it this way. So that's cool. Enjoying the weather.
Excellent.
What about your day? How is going?
Well, you know what? It's gonna get even better after this cup of coffee is done.
Right. You are having a coffee every morning, or you just
Yeah,
had
I'm
a
a cup
long
of day
Friday
guy.
evening? Right. Okay. Right. So here it is. Thank you very much.
I
That would
appreciate that.
be 575.
Give me 1 minute, please. So let's grab my
Yeah, sure.
wallet and well, you're not gonna believe it. I actually forgot my all my cards at my hotel room.
All right. I thought you're gonna say something like I won the lottery today or something like that.
No, you know what?
Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure
that's a
what
bit
to
fun.
do.
Um,
Let me
um,
ask you, is it an
uh,
option for me to maybe come back tomorrow when I come grab my cup of coffee? I'm here for a couple of days and I can pay double. Cover it tomorrow.
you can pay double it tomorrow.
Yeah, I would come back again tomorrow to grab my cup of coffee and I can cover the cost of the today's cup and leave you a good tip as a gratitude for being flexible.
Yeah, this
Are
is
you,
quite
sorry,
difficult.
I'm sorry, is that an option even, sir? I'm just curious if that's an option.
Look, I have a better solution.
Please, I'm
I'm
all ears.
agree. Yes, I agree with your proposal if you're gonna let your hat here. I notice you have a nice hat. So if you leave your hat till tomorrow, you can have the coffee today.
Interesting. You
Just to
know,
make sure you are coming back tomorrow because there are lots of tourists here. You're staying at a hotel, might be, I don't know, having a heavy party tonight, and who knows, might not see you tomorrow. I'm not saying you are a bad person or you are trying to, maybe now you are thinking, but who knows what else is going to happen over the day.
yeah.
You
And
might win the lottery in the end.
yeah, so I appreciate you being able to maybe trying to come up with a solution. I was hoping it would be a little bit more of a, a little bit more reasonable one. Is there anything else that you feel that could be an option? Because truthfully, with my balding spot on the top, I don't think that's an option for me to get rid of my hat today. I have an important meeting I'm just heading to. So, but I promise to you, I give you my word that I will be here tomorrow. I'll pay for my cup that I'll buy tomorrow. I'll pay for the cup that I was supposed to pay today, and I will leave you with a very, very nice tip for you being flexible.
Okay.
That would really mean a lot to me if you can do that. Is
Oh
that
man,
something
hey,
you're able to do?
can you pay for my coffee too? Since I've been waiting here for like 4 minutes. is there another line open or something? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude.
You know what? I would love to do that, but I'm just curious how I'm supposed to do that if I don't have money
Man,
today.
I'm just going to another coffee shop. This is ridiculous.
Sorry, sir. Just give me another 1 minute and we're gonna
So
sort it out right away.
is it Florin, right?
Yeah, as you see on my
Florin,
page here.
Florin, you
You
know
see.
what? I would really hate for you to lose, a customer here. So it would be amazing if you would be open to agree with me that I come back tomorrow, pay for the cup, pay for my today's cup, and then leave you. Like I'll tell you, I'll leave the 100% tip for today's cup of coffee with you tomorrow. And this gentleman, you're gonna keep him as a customer unless he might just change his
Okay.
mind and leave for another shop.
Oh, no. I mean, if
Um,
it's free, I'll take 3. I'll stick around for that free cup of coffee. Thank you, sir. Very generous.
oh, so apparently now you have to pay for 4 coffees, mister.
Oh, I thought he was talking
Uh,
to you and stuff. Sorry, who are you talking to, with?
Oh, I thought you were paying for my coffee because you forgot your wallet or something and you holding up the line for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, no, I am. And I just was kind of making sure that I don't want Florin to lose another customer. It'd be amazing if he can just, be
okay.
flexible. Florin, are you able to be a little bit flexible today?
I am if you step away.
Okay, sounds good. So you would like for me to
I
discuss
mean,
that after, or you
I
want to
mean,
just waste that cup of coffee and
all
not?
right. So, okay, we had a nice talk so far. Thank you very much. If you are not able to leave anything to get the gratitude or something like I don't know, phone or anything else from your wallet, uh, can I serve the other customer? Just in case I don't want to lose it because he's coming here quite often and we have tourists here all day long.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So is it okay if I'm moving forward and you and I can discuss that further to see how we can make this arrangement? Because for me, it's impossible to go to
Look,
back 15
look,
minute to the hotel. I'm gonna be late. And it seems like, we can resolve that really quick right now. Just, I look at me. I look
sir.
like an honest guy. I'll be here tomorrow again. I can't function without my coffee. I'm here for 2 days.
Okay, I understand. We are running a business here. Thank you very
Absolutely.
much. I mean, I'm sure you understand we have to earn some money. Uh,
Oh, absolutely.
if
That's
you,
why I'm
if there is nothing else you can leave for tomorrow when you are coming back, can I please serve the other customer?
Yes, I have this
All
book
right.
with me here. Is that something that I can leave with you?
Unless if it's coming with your bag or wallet.
Ah, how am I supposed to leave the wallet here with you, sir?
It's quite safe here. We are not leaving anywhere. Trust me, we are opening tomorrow again at 7:30.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go next door. I'm sorry, guys. This is wild. All right,
Sorry, sir.
Lauren, I'll see
It's
you.
free
No, no,
now.
no,
Please have
no
you.
worries. No worries. See ya.
I'll
Click.
give you a free
Closed.
coffee.
Oh,
All right.
thanks, man.
And time.
You still got a minute. Come
No,
on.
no,
No,
leave it.
Florent, don't break the wall. You can't break character. Can't. He
So,
has not walked away yet. He's still.
I'll
I mean,
call
what was?
security.
Oh, okay, and it's over. Fair enough. All right. While the negotiator's still fresh, Serge. How how do you think you performed using the tools on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you give yourself?
between 2 and 3.
And what would you rate yourself overall performance from 1 through 10?
Mm, maybe a 4.
And if you had a magic wand, is there anything you would change? Anything would look different or happen different?
Yeah, I'm probably looking back, I would maybe relaxed a little bit more. I sensed I started to get a little frustrated.
All right, and then your counterpart, Florin, just in 2 minutes, something good, something bad, and then we'll go to Freddie, Attila, Maxim, Ryan, Stan, Scott, and me. Okay.
Okay, we should stop the timer. So Serge, you did quite well. I have to admit, you did quite well. What was the problem? You start to manipulate me. And I sense that, right? When you said you don't want to lose another customer, just give me the fucking coffee. You know what? Fuck off. I'm giving him a free coffee because he's coming here. I'm sure I saw him here before, and he's coming here daily. Compare with you,
Wait,
which you are a tourist, you don't have any. So
now,
this was
Florin, time.
the flipping point.
Somebody in chat asked, direct message. So first of all, were you a
Okay.
manager or an employee in this scenario, or an owner? What?
You should ask Serge about.
Well, no, I mean, well, we don't know. He didn't ask, but do you know what you were?
I didn't decide it yet, but I'm the
Well,
only
if you,
one here, so
because somebody said if you were an employee, yeah, you probably would have been fired unless you were the owner. Yeah, you got triggered. But either way, you're still a person, and you got triggered. So you think what triggered you was the blatant use of manipulation? You,
yeah,
like what was it?
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
When
that was for sure.
okay.
He tried to
And
manipulate me, and on top of that, sorry, Daniel,
no,
he didn't listen at all. I mean, when I had something to say, he was just coming over and over and over. And well, mate, you need me. I don't need you. I need to serve another one, and people they are queuing. So I need to serve other people here. And you are not willing to do anything unless you're a used napkin or whatever you have in your pockets, you know. So I was nice at the beginning, but when you start to manipulate and don't lose other people and you don't want to, this is
Do you
not
feel if
landing
I
very
would,
well.
do you feel if I would have said I would not want to be the cause of you losing another customer, so would it be possible for you to be flexible and offer that cup of coffee? So if I would have switched from you losing another customer, I don't want to be a cause of you losing a customer.
You're still pushing me. I feel it like you're. I'm deciding if I'm losing and which customer I'm losing. Right? It's not up to you to decide for me because this is the place I'm working and or I own. You don't know yet. Otherwise, you've been quite a nice guy till you got frustrated because you don't win or you don't make any progress. So if you would be a little bit more gentle and uh, if you would try to be honest in the end, right?
Honest?
Honest, like, look, mate, something like, try to use an AA. I fucked it up here. Probably I had too many drinks last night because it was Friday or something. I forgot my cards at the hotel. By any chance,
accusation
can
on
you
it. Yeah.
support? Yeah. You know, something friendly and, oh, come on, we are mans here.
Playful.
I'm not stuck in $5-6, you know, but don't try to play with me like because to manipulate because people they are overreacting at 5 pennies or cents if you want.
Well, you know what, Florent, you're only one person, so it could mean shit. Unless others felt the same. Well, let's find out. Attila, do you what did
Yeah,
you think?
yeah. Thank you for being here. And it seems like you have a brave personality, because most of the time, people to come here first time, they don't even want to give feedback. So
Yeah.
you jumped in the deep water. So thumbs up. That's nice. Uh, it felt like he was honest. So you were honest about the things, and your tone was good. I liked your tone. Florine was kind of tried to mess you up, interrupt you so many times in the beginning. You guys were talking at the same time. Florine was probably directly trying to interrupt you, and you stayed in the pocket. So you stayed cool. He didn't mess you up. You stayed cool all the time in the conversation. So that's very nice. You stayed in the pocket. That was good. One thing I heard, a label. It seems like we can solve the issue or something like that. That was a good label. And we heard so many yes-oriented questions. So if you could change those to the no-oriented question, that would help you a lot, in my opinion. So that's the feedback from this side.
Thank you for that feedback. Can you make an example, please, of a no-oriented question, maybe if you remember from my interaction?
Yeah, you were kind of trying to solve his issue with the other customer. So you could say like, would that be a bad idea if you serve him first, or would you be against to do something, or is that a ridiculous idea to do something, and let him think, is it good for him or not good for him?
Thank you. That's very helpful.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Attila. Scott, do you have anything? I know you were in and out driving.
Yeah, I thought Serge, is it Serge or Sergej? Either.
Call me Sir. Friends call me Serge.
All right, Serge, I thought you did great. Lauren, what's going on, man? Are you okay today?
He's angry today. He's tough. Florence tough, man. Yeah, maybe
It's just a fucking cup of coffee, dude. He did great in the beginning. In any coffee shop in the world, they would have been, yeah, oh, dude, it sucks to leave your wallet behind. Here you go. He was great. He was fucking fantastic. Amazing. The thing that I got, the thing that was good was he walked in knowing he'd forgotten his wallet. And he got you to pour that cup of coffee and put it down in front of him anyway. And when that fucking cup of coffee is right there, dude, there's not a barista in the world who will fucking fight about it because it's gone. They're just gonna, what are you gonna throw it away? And they will literally say to you, fuck yeah, you may as well take it. I'll just have to throw it away. So Florin, it felt like something was really deeply going on. And maybe Serge, maybe that was your opportunity to explore what the fuck was going on with Florin. Because he has like now it's like it's not about the cup of coffee anymore. This guy's about to pull a gun out from the counter and start shooting people. He was jacked up, man. So maybe Serge, that's where you could have been like, wow, this isn't about the coffee. Like, because you kept it about the coffee. And maybe that's where you're having struggles at home too. Because maybe it's not about the coffee, maybe you're like, not about the toothpaste. It's not about you leaving the cap off the toothpaste. Seriously, bro, why do you always leave the cap off the toothpaste? I don't know. But I would give you like a 6 for use of tools and like an 8 on like just in the beginning, but then like it kind of just degraded. And that was, I don't know if it was Florin was just giving you a hard time because you're new, or maybe for Florin it wasn't about the coffee today.
No, he's just tough.
Oh,
we
forget
call him
about-
the original
Florin,
gangster of rubber wall.
And Florin, you got to decide before you go in what you're going to be. You can't like just make it up as you go. You gotta be like, all right, you gotta get into the. You gotta get. So I'm giving feedback to Florin and Serge before you gotta like be like who I am, going into it. Otherwise, it's kind of not fair.
Okay, Scott, what if was about a deal for 100,000?
Yeah,
They're
then
on
you
the
can do it.
table. Come
I
on,
mean,
doesn't matter.
what are you gonna say? Oh,
Depends
yeah,
on the
give me
value.
$100,000 for free because nobody's gonna give you $100,000 free, but a $3 cup of coffee. You can't treat
Yeah,
a
I
$3
thought
cup of
Florian was
coffee
gonna
like it's a
say, you know what?
$100,000 deal.
Yeah, just leave me a good review and take the coffee and leave.
Yeah.
But still, overall,
I was
it would
so
have not
close
left a
to
good.
say.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
kept
was so close
interrupting.
to say, okay, just take it and have a nice day, leave a good review on the coffee shop. But when I heard, you don't want to lose another customer. What?
Oh, yeah, right.
What?
That's a little
What?
bit
What? Are you trying to fucking
manipulative.
Loss aversion. That
manipulate?
was great. That was
That's
loss
good.
aversion. It would have worked.
Well,
It would have worked in the real world, Florin.
It would have, yeah.
It would have worked.
You're gonna lose two
And you were trying to
customers.
steal his hat. Admit it, Florin. That was the black swan. This guy walked in. You wanted his hat.
a nice hat, by the way.
I'm dying.
All
I
right.
need coffee.
Uh,
Need a cup of coffee.
and we got Freddie, Maxim, Stan. Any of you guys?
Yeah, I have to. Well, I always have to disagree with Scott. Okay, so it's nothing personal. What I love
Because
is
you know what?
that
Because Freddie's never bought the cup of coffee with you either.
It's not.
but I do agree with Scott. I think the trick of all this negotiation is not about the goal. It's about how you approach, and I think you have the right mindset, but you perhaps didn't execute the best way. My feedback is based on that. So you came with open mind. You were very comfortable, I can tell. But when things didn't go you well, yeah, it felt like you were a little frustrated. And when you say things to Florin, it comes as almost as arrogant from Florin perspective. Okay, I'm not saying that you are like that. So if you were approached with a little more humility, you almost say, "How am I supposed to do that?" And you kind of tell him to solve your problem. And I think if you would have maybe tried to understand a little bit more Florin, and there was one opening, Florin is tough counterpart, but when he was using humor, like with the lottery, he was more relaxed. I think that was the most relaxed that Florin was. And you could have used that comment to perhaps open the conversation, because there was no conversation. It was a problem solving. And second, you are, I mean, your mind is very fast, but fortunately you cannot speak that fast, because it sounds like you were almost responding right away to Florin, and he mentioned that triggered him as well. I don't know if that's something happening in regular life or just in this mug, but I believe it's something part of you. Yeah, at one point he told you, and maybe you didn't catch it, but he was worried that you will take advantage of that. So that was maybe another key point that you could explore a little more. So did it happen to you? And just opening up what exactly was he was bothered by. Maybe he didn't have his cup of milk this morning, or maybe something going on in his life. And I think if you would approach with a little more curiosity rather than staying with a cup of coffee, you would do much better. But yeah, that's a great beginning.
Thank you for your feedback, Freddie.
All right, Maxim, you have anything?
Yes, I do. Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you, both of you guys, Florin and Serge. It was actually a good example. I really enjoyed it to see the dynamics of you going back and forth and use of tools. And yeah, so I know it's just a couple of really good things there and a couple areas of improvement. So you started, Serge, with a good accusation on it, right? And I think there were some comments there, could have kind of done more of that, right? Talking about, hey, I'm this and this guy, I'm whatever, yeah, had a drink, or I'm this stupid American, whatever, I forgot my wallet, right? Then you ask a good question, like, hey, not sure what to do, right? And or how am I supposed to do that, right? I don't have my wallet. So that was pretty good, like that. Also, you gave a couple options, like you offered a tip, right? You offered a book as a solution, right? Now, on the other side, in the area of improvement, I think, if I were you in this situation, and I also kind of tend to rush things myself, I would probably give Florian more space to, after asking the question, hey, what am I supposed to do here, right? Would give him more space to sort of solve your problem and give you solutions instead of giving him solutions, right? And I think a hat, like he offered you, like he wanted a hat, right? I think that was one of the solutions that he was willing to give you, right? You could have taken it and walked away with the coffee, right? For example, right? At the beginning, I think Florian gave you some information, like he just said, hey, I just started to work at this place, hey. And he said, oh, I'm enjoying the spring, it's a beautiful time, right? So I think there was an opportunity to kind of do some, what do you call that? Where you learn about the person and
Elicitation.
yeah, like develop some connect with him, right? Some playing on emotions there, right? So there was an opportunity there. Let me see what else. Again, hearing, like listening more, right? Giving him a chance to speak and solve your problem for you. Let me see what else. And then I think both of you guys kind of got frustrated. So I felt like it was going well at the beginning, right? That was room there to sort of negotiate and get the deal there. But then you guys sort of crossed the line, and both of you started to get triggered. That was actually good. Like I think to see and to learn. And after that, things kind of just went sour because both of you were, you, Serge, were just like focusing on coffee, and Florian was just like triggered, and he just got turned off, right? He didn't really want to give you the coffee, right? So he needed to move on and talk to another customer, and there were other people there, right, in the line. Yeah, like letting Florian be a little bit more in control and sort of solving the problem. That's kind of like my thing right there. But other than that, it was good example. Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate the effort. It was learn a lot from you.
All right. Good feedback.
Thank you, Max.
Good notes. Stan?
Stan's muted. This is gonna be a fun recording to rewatch to see where things really went south.
I think Stan, he put in the chat, he said that you did a great job. You need to improve them more the listening and interrupt less. Try not to explain too much or not try to sell your story. Give him more dynamic silence and breathe more. You ask him if he could if you ask him if he could be a little more flexible. I suggest here to overlabel to minimize the emotions like AA. You're going to say them. I'm asking you to be extremely flexible. I think you have a great smile. You didn't say that to me. You could use more charisma to your favor, and your tone when you say, how am I supposed to do that, was top notch.
All right. Yeah, and no, yeah, I think you did fair. Yeah, good job on coming up, stepping up. He answered the call out of how many thousand negotiators. So good